Hi, welcome to the nurse's office. Have you been here before? No. Okay, well, I'm Nurse Bug. I know, it's a funny name. Let me just see. So, do you know why you're in here today? Okay, you don't. So, no, that's okay. We are doing the district, the school district has made it so that we want to make sure all of the kids at school are safe and healthy, and that everything is going well. And so I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions to get an idea of your overall health, and your life, and your schoolwork, and see how everything is going. And then I'm going to do a few tests and checks on you. Don't worry, it won't hurt or anything. It's just some eye tests, and then I will give you some candy, and you will be on your way. Does that sound good? Okay. So I do have your file pulled up. I would like to know. Rather, I would like you to tell me what your name is. Okay. Let me see. Got my questions here, and my keyboard. My computer is over here. I'll be typing the answers. Your answers. Okay. So yes, sorry. Your name? Okay. And that's what you go by. Okay, awesome. So, who is your teacher? Mr. Ray? Alright. What is your gender? Okay. And how old are you? Perfect. Oh, and a half. Got it. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna ask you some more questions, and it's okay if you don't know the answers to these. I'm just gonna... You can just let me know that you don't know. Okay. So, have you gone to the doctor this year? Okay. How about the dentist? Okay. Are you on any medication? Do you take any medicines? Okay, but when you're not sick? Okay. Okay. Do you have any allergies that you know of? Okay. Thank you. Thanks for answering these questions. Okay, now we're gonna move on to some things about your home, how things are at home. So who do you live with? Yeah, just go ahead and tell me everyone you live with. Okay. Oh, what is her name? Mittens. That's great. Oh yeah, I'll put her in there. Okay. Have you had any major life changes recently? Your parents getting divorced or remarried? Maybe a new baby in the family? Have you moved houses or schools recently? Something like that? Okay. Oh, Okay. And then how does everyone get along in your family? Either with you or with each other? Is there ever any yelling or hitting or... Okay. Sometimes your mom gets mad when you don't put your shoes away. Okay. But overall, things are... Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that information. Okay, so for your overall health, what are some of your favorite fruits? Okay, awesome. Do you eat those frequently? Okay. What about vegetables? Do you like to eat any vegetables? Great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, peas are pretty good. I love peas. Okay, let me just put that in there. What about exercise? Do you play any sports? Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, so, and how often do you do that? Awesome. Okay. Some questions about school. How are you feeling in school right now about your grades and just how you're doing in general? Huh? Okay. Yeah, go on. I'm just writing your answers. Perfect. Do you have any trouble with reading? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay, so no trouble there. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so on to some safety questions. When you ride a bike or a skateboard or something along those lines, do you wear a helmet? Awesome, yeah, we want to keep doing that. What about in a car? Do you wear a seatbelt? Good job, good job. Okay, and then do things feel pretty safe at home? Are there any dangerous objects around? Okay. No, I suppose you're right about that, but I'm not too worried about, yeah, okay. Alright, and just some questions about your emotional well-being. Do you ever find yourself getting really angry? Okay. And what do you do when that happens? Okay. Okay, that's really good to hear. Yeah. What about sad? Do you ever get really sad? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you feel that when, how long ago did that happen? Okay. Did you feel that as time went on, you were able to feel happy again? Okay, good. And what are some things you do to deal with some of your negative emotions? Video games. That's a good one. Okay. And do you find that there are things that you like to do that you find joy in? Awesome. Okay. That is good to hear. Just 2 more questions, I think. Should be 2 more questions. Do you have friends? Do you find you have friends at school? And do you find that do you find it easy to get along with others at school? Okay. Oh, don't worry, we ask all the kids of all the grades these questions. Yeah. And then lastly, do you feel like there's a trusted adult in your life that if something were to happen and you felt like you needed some help or you couldn't deal with it alone, you would be able to go to this person? Okay, and who would that be? Oh, good, there's a few. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. Okay, so I think that's all the information I need from you right now. Now we're just gonna do a couple of things. So the first thing I want to do, or the first thing I need to do, is a lice check. Do you know what lice are? Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good explanation. Basically, lice are little bugs that can live in your hair and they can get kind of itchy. They spread a lot in schools with younger kids because if you share brushes, hats, or towels, or anything that goes in your hair, they can go from one person to another. And then the bugs will lay their eggs, and it's just itchy and annoying and uncomfortable, and we don't want that to go around the school, so we like to check each student their hair to see if there's those little eggs. Just to make sure it doesn't spread. So what I'm going to be doing is putting on some gloves. And do I have your permission to touch your hair? Okay, perfect. I promise it's not gonna hurt. I'm just gonna be kind of going in here and checking. So far you are looking good. Doing my little preliminary check here, my first check, but I will go in after I've gone through all your hair with my tools, actually. So I use this stick to kind of part through your hair and look at the roots. Okay. I'm not seeing anything so far, so it's looking good. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do with your lice check is with this comb, I'm just gonna comb through sections of your hair. And if it were to, if there were to be like little white spots on the comb, those could be the eggs or nits as they're called, but I don't think there's gonna be any, but I'm just gonna check. So. Yeah, it's not. You're looking clean. You're looking good. Okay. Yeah, so you passed. Gonna throw those away. Okay, and so yeah, just a reminder, you know, you never know if someone might have lice. You don't want to share hats or brushes or anything like that. Okay, I'm just gonna record. No lice. Okay, perfect. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is just a quick couple of vision tests. So I have this pen, this pink pen. Pink is my favorite color. What's your favorite color? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so I'm just gonna first ask you to follow the tip of the pen, the cap of the pen, and yeah, and I'll be watching your eyes. Good job. Okay, how about up and down now? Good job. Okay, now try to follow the pen. Perfect. Okay, for this one, try to keep your eyes on my nose. Okay, so don't follow the pen. Eyes on my nose. Okay. Good work. Good work for all of those. Perfect. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a quick little test. I think this is a fun one. I just need you to tell me the number and color that you see. Okay. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Yeah. Good work. Okay. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Just gotta put these back real quick. And then do you ever have trouble seeing the board in class? Do you have to squint? Have you ever been to the eye doctor? Okay, that's fine. And have you ever been told that you're colorblind? Okay, perfect. Just writing down that you did those tests perfectly. And it looks like your vision is great. And if that ever changes, if you feel like you're not able to see things that are really close or really far, I would recommend asking to see an eye doctor because you might need glasses. But it doesn't look like that's the case right now. Okay, perfect. So that was the vision test. And then the last thing we need to do is a hearing test. Have you ever done one of those before? Okay, it's super simple. I'm just gonna put these headphones on you. Okay. Sorry, gotta readjust them. Perfect. Okay, can you still hear me? Awesome. So I'm gonna play some beeping noises in alternating ears. They're going to be different frequencies and pitches, so they're going to be different amounts of loud and quiet and high and low. And what you're just going to need to do is raise your hand, raise your right hand if you hear the sound in your right ear, and raise your left hand if you hear it in your left ear. So the side you hear it on, you raise that hand. And if you hear nothing, you don't raise your hand. Okay, perfect. Let's begin. Okay. Okay. Good job. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let me take these off you. Okay, so that is basically all I had to do today. I want to mention that since you said you'd never been into the school nurse before, if you ever get hurt, outside playing, you can come in here and get an ice pack or first aid, and we'll take care of you. If you ever have a headache or anything like that and you just need to lie down, basically anytime you're not feeling well, you can come in here. Same goes for emotionally. If you don't feel well, you can come in here. Yeah, and we can always call home or not. But yeah, I'm always here for you, and all the other office staff in here are always here for you. Perfect. Well, you did really well today. The last thing I need, or that I'm gonna give you, is this form. Now you need to take that home to your parent or guardian, just an adult who you live with. And what it is it's a little instructional guide on what to do to submit your medical records and your vaccinations, basically the things that you might not know but we need to have on file, and get that in as soon as possible, or have your parent get that in as soon as possible so you can participate in PE and school sports. Yeah, we just want to make sure you're immunized, and we're just keeping everyone safe. Yeah, and then once you have given this to a parent, there's a little signature part down here at the bottom. Once they have read this, or once you've given it to them, they'll just need to sign it, and you can bring it back, and you can give that to Mr. Ray. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, well, since you've been so good, this candy for you. And, oh my gosh. Sorry about that. The principal is calling me. Alright, anyways, I've got this candy for you. Yeah. And, oh, I almost forgot. Because you might have missed some class. Here is a note you can give to Mr. Ray. So here's that candy and that note. Do you have any questions for me? You're welcome. All right. Well, have a great rest of your day.